Once upon a time, there lived three piglets with their mother in a small house. It was time for them to leave their home and learn to live on their own. Their mother called the three piglets next to her.
My dear children, it is time for you to go out into the world and live on your own. Go out into this world and start your new life, but whatever you do, always try your best. For remember this will keep you alive. A little bit sad with a hint of excitement, the three little pigs said goodbye to their mommy.
Bye, mommy. Bye, mommy. Bye. Love you, kids.
After a while, they found a piece of land where they could build their own home. The youngest piglet was determined to build his house of straw. He thought this was the easiest and fastest way to build a home. That way he had loads of time to play. So the youngest piglet of them all had already finished, and he yelled to the other piglets, "Hey guys, you guys have already finished. Come out and play." The eldest piglet had a look. "Oh, there's no way this house of straw can hold up against a wolf." The youngest piglet didn't take any notice of his brother. "Don't worry, nothing will happen. Everything will be alright. Don't say I didn't warn you." The middle piglet decided to make his house out of wood. From the branches he had collected in the wood, he decided to build a little cubby house. His house took exactly 3 days to finish and was a bit stronger than the house made of straw. The eldest pig walked over and he said, "My dear brother, you've done a great job. However, this house is not built safe at all. Is this house meant to keep us from the big bad wolf?" The middle piglet said, "Don't you worry, this house is very safe." "Alright, don't say I didn't warn you." The two little pigs lived happily in their little homes, while the third piglet worked constantly. You see, he was building a house from bricks and rock, the strongest of them all. The other piglets thought that his effort was useless, so all they did was play around all the time while he worked hard.
Why are you working so hard when you could quickly finish and come play with us?
Stop working and come play. Stop working and come play.
The eldest piglet didn't bother listening to them, but he carried on building his house for 1 whole week, and finally it was complete. He was happy with his efforts. A day later, a big bad wolf was hungry and came walking by, where he came across the first little pig's house that was built of straw.
The wolf knocked on the door.
"Open the door and let me in. If you don't, I'll huff and puff and blow your house in."
"You can't do anything to me. My house is steady enough. It's strong." So the wolf huffed and he puffed and he blew the house down. But with great effort, the little pig managed to get away. And off he ran to his brother's house, made of tree branches. "Hey, big brother, let me in. There's a big bad wolf out here."
The little piglet threw himself inside the house.
"There's a wolf coming. Close the door."
"Don't worry, he can't get us in here. My house is built of sticks." Meanwhile, the wolf came outside the door.
"Open the door and let me in. If you don't, I'll huff and puff and blow your house in."
"You can't blow my house in." So he huffed and he puffed and he blew the house down. The two piglets were terrified and ran to the third little pig's house, where it was made of stone and brick. "The wolf is coming, the wolf is coming. Big brother, what are we going to do?" Don't worry, my brothers. I know exactly what to do. The wolf will not get in here."
A few moments later, a hungry wolf came walking by the house of stones and bricks.
Open the door and let me in. If you don't, I'll huff and puff and blow your house in.
Don't you even try, you bad wolf. My house is made of bricks and is strong. So the wolf huffed and he puffed and he huffed and he puffed. He huffed and he puffed and he huffed and he puffed. The wolf tried and he tried and he tried and he tried, but he could not move one single brick. Finally, the wolf became exhausted and he tried to think of another way to get inside the house. He saw the chimney out on the roof and finally he started to climb. Realizing that the wolf was about to climb up the roof and down the chimney, the little piglet decided to light a fire right underneath the feet of the poor wolf. The wolf barely climbed up the chimney and threw himself down the chimney and went straight into the boiling bucket.
Oh, help! Help, I'm burning! Save me!
Finally, the piglets were free from the big bad wolf and they hugged each other with joy. The three piglets decided to go to their mother's house the next day and to tell their mother what had happened. The youngest piglet of them all went to his mommy and said, "You were right, mommy. No matter what we do, every time we do it, we've always got to try our best." And from that day on, the little piglets tried their best at everything that they do. They were no longer lazy, but helped along the house and did everything that was asked of them. The end.